Good morning. It's May 20th. It's on Saturday. It's kind of cloudy today. So I came out to the garden to check on my crops, and it's time to pick some more green beans. So I thought I'd do a quick video to show y'all what I'm doing and give you a few tips on green beans. The variety that I plant is bush. They're a bush bean, and they're called Blue Lake, and they've always been real predictable for me and very productive. And the beans are more tender. They don't have a heavy string on them like the Kentucky Wonders do, and the little beans inside, they never get really that big. So to us, it's just our favorite kind. I have 3 rows of these planted in a 16 by 5 foot bed. It's a raised bed, and to me this is about the right amount for us because I'm still eating the beans that we processed last year, and they're about to run out, so these are right on time with the production. Another thing about beans and peas is that you don't want to use a high nitrogen fertilizer. The fertilizer I use is got a lower nitrogen, and if you need nitrogen for things like your tomatoes or your vining crops, peppers, things like that, you can use some composted manure and add that to the soil. But for the beans, you really don't need a high nitrogen. They actually fix nitrogen in the soil themselves. If you have too much nitrogen, they're just going to have a lot of lush green growth, and they're not going to have the actual fruit. They're not going to bear as much fruit. And let's see, another thing about these is they're not a lot of care except for pests. Now, when you first start emerging, birds will come along and grab the seeds, and also you'll get just a vicious attack of insects and sometimes disease, like either rust or mosaic, or it's all kind of things that can attack them. But if you just persevere and just hang in there, they'll get better. I spray mine with a 3-in-1. It's a fungicide and an insecticide, and I think a miticide, and that seems to work pretty good. It helps them to get off to a better start. So I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see what I'm talking about, okay? And just hang on just a second, okay? Okay, this is my bed. Now this is the fungicide that I was referring to. It's made by Garden Safe, and it's for organic gardening. Fungicide, insecticide, and miticide. And so that's what I spray with when I have an outbreak of bugs. Now, I still have some bugs that will come and chew a little bit, but they're not near like they were when I first started with the little seedlings. And this is the fertilizer that I use. It's Dr. Earth, and it's 463. The 6 is the nitrogen, so you want that kind of low. To me, this is just a good general fertilizer. And like I said, if I need more nitrogen for the leafy vegetables or things that need that, I'll do composted manure. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to show y'all. This is the one that is just loaded. And I have several plants that are like this. I had to replant when the freeze came. Now this is from one seed, okay? God is so good. He created things to really be prolific for us. But I had to replant, and then this is one that I replanted, and you can notice that it's not even in flowering stage yet, but it'll get there. And then over here, I have one that's got a few flowers. And then this one right here is loaded. And then there's one you can see with flowers, so it's a little bit further along. and it won't be long. It'll be full, just like these. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I love green beans. The soil for beans and peas doesn't matter as much. They can grow in a kind of a dry, not so rich soil. All my soils are about the same though, because I started all these beds the same way. I use a raised bed soil. I can't remember the brand right off. Oh, Kelloggs is the brand that I use. And then I've also added compost over the years. I add all my vegetable scraps. Okay, you can see this bed. It's 5 feet wide and 16 feet long. And what I did is I took 2 8-foot boards and attached them together with these corner blocks they just slide into. And then I took 1 8-foot board and split it in 2, and it made it 4 feet, but once you add the blocks, it comes out to a 5-foot wide bed. Awesome. And then I put straw in between. First I put down cardboard, and then I put straw, and every year I layer this. Every year as the cardboard decomposes, I put some more cardboard, and then I put more straw. And if you look closely, you can see earthworm castings. There's so many worms under here, it's unbelievable. If I need to go fishing, this is where I come to get my bait. Okay, y'all. I guess that's about it. I need to get to picking. See if I can give you a full-length view of the bed. That's it. And like I said, this is a good size bed to feed a family. If you want to preserve your crops in the freezer or can them, this is a good size. Okay? So until next time, y'all, God bless. Bye-bye.